Breaking. Welcome to today's news. Here is the headlines. Trouble for Nigerian politicians as AGF moves to block presidential pardon for corrupt leader. Trouble for Nigerian politicians as AGF moves to block presidential pardon for corrupt leaders. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news, and please do ensure you like, subscribe and share. AGF Lateef Fagbemi's son has proposed a constitutional amendment to block presidential pardons for corrupt leaders. The Minister of Justice made the proposal at a one-day roundtable organized by the ICPC in Abuja, noting that the aim was to strengthen the fight against corruption. In a statement by his aide, Fagbemi insisted that those found guilty of corruption should face the full consequences of their actions. Lateef Fagbemi's son, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, said those found guilty of corruption should not be granted state pardon. Fagbemi will also advise law enforcement agencies against shoddy investigations, tasked them to have their fact before summoning anyone for questioning. As reported by The Punch, the AGF stressed that the cooperation for everyone was needed to fight corruption. Fagbemi's assertion was contained in a statement by the Special Assistant to the President on Communication and Publicity, Office of the AGF, Kamarudin Ogundele, on Monday, September 9, in Abuja. According to the statement, the AGF spoke at a roundtable organized by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, for State Attorneys General in Abuja on Monday. The statement quoted the minister as saying, "I will suggest in our next constitution review exercise that we expunge those found guilty of corruption from benefiting from powers of prerogative of mercy to serve as a deterrent to others." The cooperation of all stakeholders, especially the AGS, is crucial in the fight against corruption. Ex-governors who got presidential pardon. Meanwhile, several high-profile individuals convicted of corruption in Nigeria have previously received presidential pardons. Notable examples include the former governor of Bayelsa State, the Ärmy Ärrést, pardoned by ex-president Goodluck Jonathan in 2013, and the former governor of Delta State, James Ibori, who received a pardon in 2015 Vanguard reported. But the AGF said, in fighting corruption, we need to focus on the fact, not on where someone is from or their religion. If someone is accused of embezzling money, the focus should be on the fact of the case. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, let's move down to the comment section. The first comment I have here says, "It's a good idea, but can the rubber stamp NAS agree to make such laws, or the executive agree to that?" Another comment which I have here says, "Oli, the man needs his own share of the stolen wealth. Is there anybody appointed by Balablu that is not very corrupt?" Another comment here says, "The modern day civilization and exposure of Nigerian citizens are far above the hypocrisy and intrigues of ICPC, EFCC, AGF, and all the purported anti-corruption agencies who turn blind eyes to the rotten business of oil importing cartel with federal government, which is the reason why the 4 refineries cannot function, despite humongous funds disbursed to rehabilitate them to no avail." Another comment here says, "This is a welcome development. It will be so nice for the all nations." And the last comment here says, "I doubt the senators who are full beneficiaries will want to shoot themselves on the foot. There should be a total new constitution. A lot isn't right. They will find a way to meander within old laws to get away from prosecution." To my dear listeners,